Cricket in Edmonton is picking up the pace over the next week and a half. The YEG T10 Pro League kicks off tonight, and to shed some light on this faster-paced style of the game, we're joined by Mick Aussie from Edmonton Cricket TV. Mick, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks, Jessica. Great to be able to talk the great game of cricket with you.
So what is T10 cricket and how does it work?
Yeah, it's a new format. It's 10-over cricket, so each team has 10 overs at 6 balls, so that's 60 balls each. And then it's a fast-paced style of cricket where you practically got to try and hit a run off every ball nearly.
How is that comparing, though, to other forms of cricket?
Oh, that's awesome. Of course, we have the Test cricket, which can go up to 5 days, and that's my favourite. Then we have 50-over cricket, and they have the World Cup every 4 years, and that's a massive event around the world. Then you have T20 cricket, which is growing, 20-over cricket, and the most famous one is the IPL, the India Premier League, where players make millions of dollars for about a 6-week tournament. And new now is starting to be 10-over cricket, where players like it as well because it's only an hour and a half to 2 hours of their time commitment.
And what about when it comes to local cricket? What's the quality of play and the style of play for players here?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, because this week we had Alberta versus Saskatchewan, so Calgary players came up and joined the best players from Edmonton, and they played against Saskatchewan. And then the best players, well, then they get noticed for possibly the Cricket Canada team coming up. And obviously Ontario is the strongest league, then BC, but Edmonton and Calgary were doing quite well.
And how many teams are there in this league, this T10 league? How's it run?
Yeah, it's a new competition. Last year it started and there's 8 teams and it's private ownership. So the guys are loving it. They put some money in and then the players get paid, the top players. And then I'm really looking forward to watching some of the younger players play against the best men in the league, which is really exciting to see some of our great young players play in it.
How much, too, is cricket growing at a community level?
Oh, it should be growing more, but all over Canada, it's just we don't have enough fields because if you can imagine the massive immigration that came to Canada, and there's so many people, especially in Edmonton, mainly from Punjab, the province in India. That's where a lot of our players are from, and there's some from Gujarat as well, Pakistan, Bangladesh, so quite a bit. But yeah, we need more fields, but there's so many people that love this game, and it's probably the second or third most popular game in the world.
So where else in Canada are we seeing pro leagues then? How common are they?
Oh, you're glad you asked, because in a couple of months' time at BC Place in Vancouver is the second year of what's called Canada Super 60, and that's a 10-over league with international players, and a lot of money's been poured into it. And on Monday they had the draft for the Canadian players, and one lad got selected from here, Shubham Hundra, and 2 lads from Calgary got selected. Hamza was one of the guys. So we've got some local representation in this big league in Vancouver, and that'll be on TV worldwide.
And now Canada made the T20 World Cup that you mentioned earlier 2 seasons in a row. So is that kind of thing boosting opportunities for some of the local players?
Oh, yes, of course. And then 2 years before that, we did quite well. But this year we didn't go as well. But it's just a massive sport and so much opportunity. And the Canadian team could be even better. And let's hope it just keeps growing and growing and then get up with the best teams in the world, because the Olympic Games are having a 20-over competition. But there's only 6 teams allowed in that as a demonstration sport in the LA Olympics. So I don't think we'll make that, sadly.
It is starting to grow, though. Who are some of the players that we should be keeping our eyes on locally?
Oh, I'll give you a batsman, Harsharan, young lad, one of my favourites. And then for the Punjab Hills, Ishwar Sohi and Gurbaj Bajwa, they're 2 of the best fast bowlers, and they've both played for Canada as well. Sadeepka Orka for the Sunnyside Royals is a fantastic batsman. And one of the main teams I'll be following, Millward's Lions, you got the brothers Yusuf and Ward and Huck. And Gurkharat Singh, a young lad that was the best player last weekend down there in Calgary, the under-19s. Edmonton versus Calgary. So there's a few to keep an eye out for.
What would you say to folks who are uninitiated to get them to go out and check out cricket live?
Oh, Victoria Park is fantastic place. Down there, beautiful scenery, the shade. Just bring a chair, come down, watch the games. It's on every night, Saturday and Sundays. And this tournament is at Millwoods, so Millwoods is a good place to watch as well. Just sit back and ask someone if you don't know the rules, because it's a fantastic, entertaining, complicated, dangerous, but entertaining, very entertaining sport.
Dangerous but entertaining. I like that description. Now, this is...
that ball's pretty hard, so you got to wear pads and helmet and so forth, so it gets pretty dangerous with those fast bowlers.
That's a good point. Okay, so this is the second year for this T10 Pro League. So after how it went last year, what are you most looking forward to in this iteration?
Oh, mainly the younger players competing with the big boys, because some of the players have played for Canada, and then we got the best 17, 18, 19-year-olds. They're going to be really keen to go up against the men. I mean, they do in the local league as well, the 50 over and the 40 over and the 20 over local league, but this is where these players, they love it. They just love the marketing behind it. It's been fantastic, mainly on Instagram with all the teams. So, yeah, the players are really looking forward to it.
Mick, it sounds like it is going to be a great time. Thank you so much for joining us to tell us about this tournament.
Awesome, and thank you for letting me talk about the great game of cricket.
That's Mick Aussie with Edmonton Cricket TV. YEG T10 Pro League cricket starts this evening at Millwoods Oval and runs until August the 2nd.